It is day 11, vlogging for 20 minutes a day, 365 days. Whatever happens, happens. No filter, no edits. And here we are, day 11. We're sitting on a beach. Everly's walking up to the water right now. She's playing with some local kids, it seems like. Alex got eyes on her. We're keeping eyes on her. It doesn't get deep too quick right there. But I'm gonna go sit with my honey over here.
You didn't bring chairs?
No, we didn't bring chairs. We're not prepared. I don't know if there even were chairs at that house. We're aiming right now to get monetized on this channel, so that way all the donations that come through the channel, whether it's super chats or super thanks or anything like that, it's all gonna get donated to a charity. There's a charity right now that we have going on. It is No Kid Hungry, and we've gotten $246 worth of donations. There's been 8 people that donated, so thank you guys so much for everything that you've done. You guys could easily donate just by checking the first comment, I've put it there, or checking the description. And it's just amazing seeing all you guys donate, and we're so thankful for you guys and everything you guys are doing.
I don't have a mic, so I'm going to pull you close.
I'm going to lay back like this.
Someone was asking, which hungry kids are we feeding? From which country?
These ones are in America right now, in the USA. And the reason why I chose that is because that's my home country. So I'm starting there, and then we're going to work out internationally. And the next ones that I pick that I'll put up a poll for you guys to pick from will be all international. What?
I'm just tapping you every time you say, you guys.
You. Yeah, I'm working on trying to adjust the camera as a you and not you guys. And that's just my Brooklyn in me wanting to come out. And I always say you guys, and I'm trying to cut that out. So, but yeah. The life is good right now. It's nice to be sitting on the beach and just hanging out in the sun.
Everly's been adopted by this family.
Yeah. It's really, really nice. She's playing with the shovel and some sand in a sand bucket. And some kids.
What did we do today, Frank?
What did we do today?
We went to the police station.
Oh, yeah. Since Alex lost her wallet the other day, we went to the police station because what we heard here is that typically you could go to the police station if it was turned into the police, and they could look in their database and they could see if it's been returned to all the police stations in Portugal, as well as we went to the GNR, which is like the National Guard. And so none of them had the wallet or had any record of the wallet being returned. So Alex's wallet's still MIA.
How much time have you done already?
I don't know. Let's check. Okay.
Okay.
3 minutes. Yeah. So 17. But yeah, today's been a pretty chill day.
We went grocery shopping.
Yeah. We got some new groceries for the house. Fed the chickens, fed the pigs, took care of all the animals at the house. Mm-hmm. Took care of the dogs. Oh, I had a pigeon stand on my finger today. That was pretty cool.
We could put the picture up right here.
I heard that he actually will stand on your shoulder, so maybe we try that tomorrow.
Yeah.
His name is
friends with this pigeon.
His name is Roller Skates. He's pretty cool. It's so.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's so cute watching Everly with this family over here. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean about the people of Portugal. They're so nice. Like, they've just been really sweet. Like with Everly, the families have been wonderful. What were you about to say?
I don't remember. Been definitely chilled out today.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like today's been kind of like a relaxed day, which is nice. We have 2 weeks at this house sit, so we're staying at a house sit location. So rather than like having a hotel, we're taking care of chickens and pigs and pigeons and dogs. But then we can just like relax a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Whereas I feel like when we're, like when we were in Obidos, we're like, okay, we have 3 nights in Obidos at this fancy hotel. We gotta like do as much as we can and see the whole town and da 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 da. Whereas here, we're like, okay, we have 2 weeks.
Like, let's take our time.
We can chill.
Let's chill out. Let's take a moment to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's been nice to slow down. Have you guys been to Portugal? If you have, tell us your favorite beaches.
That's what you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know what the
I want to
favorite
know
beaches
what
are.
your favorite foods in Portugal are.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, I mean,
Well, I meant
obviously.
you.
Oh, them. Okay.
But
yeah.
you can tell me yours so far, too.
Oh, okay. I really like the bifana. That was good. It's a really great little snack food, like quick grab and go.
Explain what it is.
A bifana is basically like a pork sandwich that's marinated in some type of broth. I don't know exactly what.
Like a mustard wine, bro?
Yeah, which is really good, and it's on a little sandwich. And then I really like the pastenadas.
Which is funny because I feel like whenever I've had an egg custard tart not in Portugal,
Don't
I've been
really
like,
like it.
ew, this is trash. Like, I would never buy one. But then since we've had them here, I'm like, ooh, give me two. Two for me, thanks.
It makes a big difference. It makes a big difference.
And even to the point where, like, they have the croissants here are not the same as, like, not that I've been to France. Well, I have been to France a long time ago, but like in North America, you get like a big, fluffy, flaky, buttery croissant. Here, they're kind of like a dense sweetbread, so like it looks like a croissant, but it's not. And then usually it's filled with some kind of custard. So the other day she was like, "Oh, it's got egg custard in it," and I was like, "Sick! That sounds great." Whereas before I would have been like, "Ew," but now I'm into it.
I'm just looking for the comments of the day. So every single video, if you are new here, every single day we are doing a comment of the day,
You should bring them closer.
they've been a lot of fun. I don't want to be like up in my junk here, you know? Okay, thank you.
You gotta switch up the angles, Frank.
Yeah.
This is vlogging 101.
All right, let's see.
I just also don't want to get other people in this. I'm in a very public.
Yeah, we're trying to be very respectful to everybody else's space because we are on a public beach right now. Oh, here's one. Maybe we're gonna go to this spot. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Did it say hey or hey?
Yeah, join the peaceful soul land called Fatima. It's not that far from Nazaré.
If you watched yesterday, you'll know how to say it.
Tell us how you guys feel in that place. Okay, cool. I think that's a great idea. We'll venture out and we'll go to Fatima, hopefully.
How long did I say it was
40 minutes. The crazy thing is I'm pretty sure we drove like right past it. I'm pretty sure we drove almost right through it, which is kind of funny because I remember reading on the building saying Fatima, and I was like, look, Fatima.
Because we've met a lot of people named Fatima.
It's very popular here. I wonder if it was like I wonder what the name has to do with. We should probably look that up at some point in time. But man, I can't believe that we've already got $246 of our $900 goal, Alex.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
just like a couple of days since you set it up, really.
Set it up 4 days ago, I think.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Thank you guys.
Because obviously these charities, they can do a lot with a little. You know what I mean? So like, how many kids would $250 feed?
I think it said they could feed a single kid for almost a whole year for $20.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know, but that's what it said. I guess because they're getting things in such a big bulk.
You get 1 grain of rice per day.
I mean, it said it could feed the kids for a full year.
That's wild. So
I'll have to read it again.
For a whole year, if that's the right stat.
That's what I'm saying. So $900 would feed a lot of kids.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing what happens. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a poll, like I said earlier, and I'm going to leave the original one up for the whole year, and then we'll donate everything at the end of the year.
What? Really?
Yeah, so we're just going to leave it up. So if somebody wants to donate to that specific charity, they still can.
A whole year? That's
why not?
A long time.
Okay, what do you guys think? You tell me. What do you think? You should tell me.
I think that
once a month, just get it over with.
You don't necessarily have to close it, but like, how does it work with GoFundMe with the donations? Like, can you donate the money and then just leave that page open?
Yeah, you definitely can.
So then that's probably the better thing to do, because then I think it's like you're closing out the month, and then you can have an official number for the close of that month, and then if anything else gets generated, then fine.
So I guess my question is this for you. I'm thinking like we started this one, I think it was March 25th.
Oh, okay, so it should go until the end of April.
So it should go to April, and then we'll start brand new, fresh on May 1st.
And it's my birthday month, so maybe it could be. Oh, we're making a poll. I was gonna say maybe I could pick the 3 for the poll.
Yes, that works. Perfect.
Okay.
I love that. And let's try to make it international. But if you decide to pick one from Canada, that's perfectly fine too.
Canada. What if I pick something from like Mars?
Ooh.
We're only supporting Martian charities.
Well, that wouldn't work.
No human charities allowed.
That wouldn't work.
Only Martian.
There's like barely any type of. I think they just recently found.
You're so speciesist, Frank.
Some type of life there, like
what, you don't believe
a little
in
bacteria.
Love?
I do, of course I do. But you got to find them people first.
Human centric, you are.
Well, I love animals. They're not humans.
No hungry cats.
We'll definitely have to pick an animal charity at some point in time too.
So I recommended this book to my friend, and it was called Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie. I can't remember. It's G something? Bonnie something? And so one of the like points of view in the book is the dog. And so the dog, you get to like hear what the dog is thinking.
Oh,
and the book is very good, and that's why I recommended it to my friends. But she was like, I really like the book, except for the dog. This is Mackenzie.
Oh.
And I was like, you would not like the dog.
Why does she not like the dog?
She's a cat person.
That's true.
So if it had been a cat, she would have been like, oh, that's so cute. But it was a dog, and she was like, ugh, it kind of like ruined the story. And then my other friend, Ashton, who has a dog, was like, I would love to know what Dino was thinking. And I was like, see, me too. Like, that's why I thought it was like a good point of view. But if you're not a dog person, I guess it's not for you.
I want to go back to the beach aspect.
Okay.
Do you have a really good beach memory?
Good beach memory. Makes me think of Rondo. Yeah.
What was your favorite beach memory of Rondo?
We used to go there when we were kids. My aunt has a cottage there. We still go every summer if we can. Actually, Kim just messaged me about it.
We're right here, baby.
That's why it's top of my mind. And it was just so fun. Like, my cousins are a bit older than me, so I was always like running after them and like trying to hang out with their friends and like be cool or whatever. And they spent their whole summers there, and there's a yacht club there. So they knew everybody, and they were like so cool and whatever. And it was so fun to just like show up and then be riding with this like crew of kids. And like, well, Emma tells me now, she's like, my mom said I had to hang out with you, which is pretty fair.
She didn't like it, but she had to.
Yeah. But it was always so fun, and it's so peaceful there. And they have a beach and it's like a bay and the lake.
Okay.
So on the lake, you have the beach where you could like spend a whole day and just like bring like a picnic and like hang out. And then on the other side, you have the bay, which is more like a weedy swim. But yeah, just like jumping off the dock and hanging out with family and sitting in the kitchen there, having meals.
I have 2 different stories. That sounds wonderful, by the way.
It was glorious.
One would be a Brooklyn story, and one would be a Florida story. Okay. One is kind of tragic.
Oh, no.
And the other one is just life when I was a kid.
Let me see how long you have.
I'm going to make them quick.
Stories.
So the Brooklyn one was pretty cool, because the Brooklyn one we had like, it was called Kitty Beach, and you would go back and you would like, it was a private, it still is a private spot. And so basically you have to be a member there, or a friend has to take you. And so they had a little dock where you could like swim out to and jump off of. And we used to play this game where we would take a straw and we would tie it, and then you'd put it in like your foot, and then you would dive down and let it go. And then whoever seen it first would jump off. You had to wait till you see it. You would jump off the dock and get it, and then you'd be the person that could like put it, like jump in with it. Okay. You became the person. And I remember we used to like take it, and if you could be like really good, if you could dive in deep and hold your breath, you can make it all the way to the bottom and stick it into the sand, and then it would take forever for it to come up. And so people would just be standing waiting on the dock. And I actually wound up working at that place when I was 12 years old.
Nice.
Yeah, I did the garbage and swept the paths in the morning and in the evening. That was one of my first jobs when I used to travel to New York.
She's already soaked.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I'm just telling her to be careful. And then the second one, the tragic one, was I was
waiting for that one to be the tragic one.
Yeah, no. And then I was at Englewood Beach in Florida, where I grew up over there when I was after 12 years old. And so basically, I was sitting there on my phone up at the dock, and there was a little kid was playing in the sand that somebody dug a huge hole. It had to be about like 4 feet deep. And the kid was in there playing in it, and the mom was laying next to the kid. And all of a sudden, the hole collapsed on the kid. And so I just reacted and ran down there as quickly as possible. And I still like hung up the phone and dialed 911.
Her dress is
and I
wet.
just started digging. Yeah, she'll be all right.
How are we gonna go for dinner?
It'll be okay. She's. I mean, we could take it off of her.
She has that T-shirt under.
Yeah. And so we started digging as quickly as we could to. Thank you. Obrigada. Everly say obrigada. Come this way. Thank you. And so basically, I started digging, and 2 other kids ran up and started digging too.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at your.
No, I know.
Story.
And luckily, we got the kid out in like it felt like record
Was his whole
time.
head covered?
He was completely under the sand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the mom was just freaking out, and she didn't know what to do. She was just screaming for help, and we got the kid out, and we were like, he should still go into. Thank you. And I'm gonna wind up getting up.
I'm gonna get.
Yeah, go ahead. And so basically, he wound up getting out. A ambulance came, and I was like, take him to the hospital anyway. Just make sure he's all good. And I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure we saved him. You know, what people don't realize is if sand collapses on you, you could suffocate and die, and sand could get in your lungs, and it could kill you very easily. So if you see a really deep hole on the beach, don't play in it because it could collapse. That was the lesson I learned. That was the life lesson. So those are my 2 beach stories that I feel like are kind of interesting. I have a lot more, but I'm not going to get into all of them. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the beach because the 2 places I lived in Brooklyn, New York, which a lot of people don't think about, is a beach place. There's beaches everywhere. It's right on the Atlantic Ocean.
I didn't realize before I moved to New York that it was just a bunch of islands.
Yeah. And then where I lived in Florida, I lived on the west coast of Florida on the Gulf of Mexico, so that was beach life all the time. You want to get back up and...
She's gonna listen to me. I know it. Everly. See, she's not going deep.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. Do you have a beach story to tell us in the comments? That'd be cool to hear. If you learned any life lessons or anything from the beach.
This isn't a beach story, but it's a Rondo story.
I'm gonna get up for a minute. Here, I'll give you this. You might have to close it out, Alex.
Oh, I don't remember the specifics, but we went tubing at Rondo, which is like behind the speedboat, and you got the tube behind there. And my sister went, I went, my cousins went, all fun. And my uncle Paul was riding or like cruising the boat, and my dad, Chris, his brother, he got in the tube, and Paul, I think, wanted to F with him a little bit. So he was really ripping it around, and my dad flew up in the air and smashed down on the water and then was hurt. But like not in like a terrible way, but just in a way that where like he couldn't walk properly. And I just remember him laying on the couch in the living room in the cottage being like, oh, my groin's ruined. They're talking to her. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to... I'm distracted. Frank is talking to the parents of the other kids, which have been really sweet on Heverly this whole time. Hola.
Alex, my kids, this one and that one has a sister that is
Alish. Alish. Alex is Alish. So tonight we're going for dinner. We're debating between 2 different spots, and now Everly is soaking wet. So I think I kind of knew we were coming to a beach, but I didn't like put together that we were coming to like a beach where she would be like in the water. So we just kind of got dressed for dinner, but now her dress is completely soaked. And we're like 20 minutes from our spot, so we didn't bring a change of clothes. Anyways, the one spot was recommended on this blog that I found about this town that we're in. And then the other spot was recommended by a local, which Frank has in his phone. And I wonder if the two are one and the same, because that would be really nice if both places recommended the same restaurant.
Yeah, where it's like the tallest peak, right?
Yes, yes. It's very beautiful.
Yes, yeah. I looked at.
But yeah, I'm excited for dinner. And the nice thing about today is actually that the time changed. So a lot of restaurants don't open till 7 p.m. We're trying to like do bedtime at 7 p.m., which is unfortunate. We're in Europe, but we're not on a European time schedule. But because the time changed, that's 20 minutes. We have an extra hour to eat dinner out like regular adults. But that's 20 minutes. Frankie, we'll see you tomorrow.